Now, one of the major rock groups of the 70s is back on the road, and their first stop is Tyneside. Later this month, Roxy Music kick off a 15-date tour that'll take them as far as Australia and New Zealand, and it all starts at Newcastle Arena. That means, of course, a return to his northeast roots for one of the band's key members. That's in addition to the one that you're thinking of, mind you. Jeff Brown took him on a nostalgic trip around Jarrow.
Mention Roxy Music to those of us at a certain age and you'll no doubt think of this man, Bryan Ferry. Born in Washington, yes, our Washington, not the one in America, and one of the great singers of the past 40 years. But behind every great singer, there's a great drummer. In fact, it was Bryan who came up with the nickname The Great Paul Thompson. Paul, a Jarrow lad who's never been one to bang on about how good he was, and in fact still is, and who's never forgotten where it all began, at places like this, on the site of what's now a supermarket.
Obviously it's a new building, but there was a sort of big block there with offices in, and there was a nightclub on the top floor. And that's one of the first nightclubs I ever played in. I was underage, I was 16. You know, there used to always be clips on the TV about the Jarrow March. Oh, yeah. And my mother used to actually recognise people, you know, in the march.
Really?
Yeah, she used to say, oh, there's Tommy such and such, you know.
These days it's Paul who gets recognised. Once a Jarrow lad, always a Jarrow lad.
I used to play here with The Influence, which was, the singer was John Miles. Oh. Yeah, and yeah, we did a lot of work at men's clubs. This is one of the more memorable ones. When I was 16, I was playing like every night of the week. Yeah, and then getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning, going working in the shipyard. Well, the shipyard didn't last too long. I was going to work and falling asleep, you know. So I eventually got fired.
But shipbuilding's loss was music's gain.
I went to London and phoned a few adverts again, and it was in the Melody Maker this time, and one of them was for Roxy Music.
You're so shit, you're so chic, teenage rebel of the week.
And Bryan Ferry was the guy who answered the phone as well?
He was indeed, yeah. He seemed quite pleased to hear me Geordie accent, you know, although he didn't have one at the time.
Playing music in the 70s, it looked like fun, was it as much fun?
That was great fun, yeah. Yeah, it was good, yeah, the heyday.
You had a 20-year break from them, and what was it like getting back together with the guys again?
I always had the feeling that was going to happen, and a lot of bands were getting back together again, so I was really pleased that it did, you know.
All I want is the real thing, and a night that lasts for years.
How long can the band keep going?
Oh, who knows? I mean, we're all cracking on a bit now. Who knows how long we can keep going.